Hello, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's get this pulled up here so I can chat with you guys and see what's going on. Got a lot of fun stuff to talk about today. Um, some interesting stuff has happened. Huh, weird. Weird. It wouldn't let me click that. Yeah, so got a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. Got some additions to the fish room, new tanks, new fish. We got some fun stuff coming up here we'll talk about. Um, yeah, just let this get pushed out. Tried to start early, but got delayed again. So we'll see what's up. Ice Mountain, I want a sponsorship. Reach out to me. I'll reach out to you, but I want a sponsorship. That is a joke, but dead serious. I do plan on reaching out to them. I have this thing where I just like to set ridiculous goals for myself, and I'm gonna try to get a sponsorship with Ice Mountain. And if I can get cases of Ice Mountain water sent to my house, that would be freaking awesome. My favorite water in the world, only bottled water I'll ever drink. I think I deserve it. Sponsorship, Ice Mountain, come on, let's get it. Jeffrey Miller, yeah, I think I saw you in the comments the other day. What's up? What's up? You were talking about getting your first betta fish, I think, if I remember correctly. Have you picked it up yet, or have you built the tank yet? What's going on with that? But Jeffrey Miller, welcome to the fam here. So my channel is Outside in Aquatics, and we got a lot of fun fish keepers and stuff that usually show up for these live streams. We got, hey, what's up? We got Henry out there. Jeff Kane showed up earlier. He might be watching today. He's up north there. So he might not be getting the best reception today. We'll see. Like he said there, but yeah, very cool. What size tank are you thinking about doing for that betta? No judgment. I'm just curious. Starting conversation here. I've had bettas and anything from 5 to 20-gallon tanks. Plan on doing some plants with it too, maybe. Bettas in a planted tank, man. You gotta love it. I got. Is it gonna be just the betta only too? At least 10? Yeah, dude. 10-gallon tanks probably. Yeah, at least 10. If you can, man, a 20 long is awesome. And the only reason I say that is they'll be fine in a 10-gallon, but a 20 long gives them you see more out of them with it, man. But they'd be fine in a 10-gallon for sure. I got my guy up here, Musashi. He's in a 20 long with a bunch of black mollies and a half beak, wrestling half beak, and some plecos and who knows what. Can't remember if I got some shrimp in there too. But yeah, got him up there. Yeah. Do you like the long fin bettas, the short fins? I myself, like, I used to be into the long fins. Nowadays, I'm finding myself really drawn to like the short fin bettas. What's up, my fish tanks aquatics? What you doing, man? How you doing? How's life going? I'm watching one of those dividers. I'm watching one of those dividers too because I want at least 3 different bettas. I see. Yeah, then if you're gonna go 3, I'd definitely get at least a 20 long. If you're gonna separate it out or whatever. But you'd be surprised, man. Sometimes less is more. You know, if you focus on one tank and really build it up nice and slow, you can find a lot more enjoyment out of it. I've but you don't learn as much about fish tanks with just one tank. Like if you're looking to like aquascape and like learn a lot about like different setups and everything, you kind of need to go through a bunch of different stuff. I don't know, just thinking out loud. But yeah, and yeah, Henry kind of, I like jumped the gun and I'm like, oh man, he's gonna start opening up more tanks, and that was pretty much what Henry just said down there too. Yeah, eventually that's kind of what happens, man. You know, I started 120-gallon tank, and then oh my god, man, now I got 20 something fish tanks and a business and a YouTube channel, and oh my god, it grows fast, man. This fish keeping stuff, it gets wild. Oh man. So yeah, let's see. Let me pull up my notes here because you'll give into the addiction, exactly. Yeah. If anybody knows about the addiction, it's Henry over here. That's a Aquarium Fantasy. He knows about the addiction, that's for sure. All right. So here's a random thing that I'm gonna say this. I'll say this early on, and if you guys start thinking about it now, I'd love the suggestions. So yesterday, I started thinking. I'm like, I think I want to listen to an audiobook. If you guys have any suggestions on good audiobooks, just comment them, man. Let me know, because I think I'm gonna start listening to Dune. I tried watching the movie and never really got a chance to finish it. I don't know, but I think that the book, man, I'm gonna start listening to the book Dune. Yeah, so curious, guys. If you guys got any good suggestions for a good audiobook to listen to. But anyway, so today, what we got to talk about. So, oh hey, Fish Fam Link, what's up? What's up? And just so you guys know, Fish Fam is a wonderful website where you can get lots of notifications of all your favorite fish tubers and creators out there. Jeffrey, if you are looking to get involved in like YouTube or watching other fish tubers and stuff, check out this website. It's called fishfam.link. And yeah, you can get a hold of like every YouTuber, every fish tuber out there, man. And you can get notifications easier. You can check out that website any time of day, and you can find out who's going live. Instead of YouTube, it's a little hard to get the notifications for everybody that you specifically are interested in. YouTube tends to push in more generalities, and that website is strictly dedicated to fish people, so you can check that out if you're interested. I was able to make more space for more aquariums in the fish room. Soon I'll have it. Dude, no way. 160, dude. Oh my god, man, that is nuts. 160 aquariums. That is freaking crazy. Freaking crazy. But oh, all right. So I guess we'll start getting into the news here. So I had a collab drop with Aquafinity. If you've heard of Aquafinity, he does a bunch of like, you know, fish tuber or fish room spotlights, I guess, not necessarily fish YouTubers, but like, you know, different kinds of people. Like he had Jeff Miyoki, which is like a super famous aquascaper. He had Jeff Miyoki. I might have gotten the name wrong, but anyways, he's had a few people on there. Like he's had Lush and Salty on there. He had Patty, Patty's Aquariums, Patty's Aquatics. Man, who were the other people he had on there? There's a few people that I recognize. Anyways, he did a video about my fish room. His editing is on point. Very, very cool. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, check that out. It's Aquafinity. And there's a few Aquafinity like copiers out there or whatever. His is Aquafinity, and he's got like 7,000 subscribers. That's the one. Yeah, very cool. It was neat. I got to like shoot a bunch of footage to him and send it to him. There's some hiccups with that. That is not the easiest thing to do. And the problem was my fish room is going through has been going through a lot of changes. So when we started shooting it, I had like taken tanks down and rebuilt like a tank completely. And then he's like, hey man, can you get some more footage of this? And I was like, that tank doesn't even exist anymore, man. And so there was some of that kind of like hiccups with the footage and stuff. But you can't even really tell due to his mad skill with editing and everything. So I was really impressed. Very cool. Man, that's an interesting question. It's 20 highs. I love 20 longs, dude. 20 longs are the shit. Problem is like the footprint on the bottom. Like if you're looking just to get gallons, like you need gallons because you want, water stability and everything. 20 highs are probably your easier, and you could probably fit more fish tanks depending on height and everything. But like, I mean, your racks for 20 longs are like way wider, right? So I don't know, man. I would go for you, just because I know kind of like I would go 20 highs personally, but 20 longs are my favorite. 20 highs are also harder to reach the bottom in. When you're reaching into 20 longs are a little lower, so there's that. But I think most people when they're building like big fish rooms, I think they go 20 highs. But you could, I mean, I feel like people do. I said do. I feel like people do 20 longs on end, which is like insane. That to me is like crazy. But you could do 20 highs on end, and that's not as bad. I was actually, there was a point where I was thinking, I'm like, man, I could almost upgrade some of these tanks to 20 highs. But I think it's too much weight for the shelving unit that I got, and I don't need it. I just don't need it. I don't I don't even know if I want it. I'm cool with the 10s. Hey, what's up, Brandon? How you doing, man? McAfee, get out of here. I hate the freaking virus protection, McAfee. Once you download on your computer, it never goes away. But anyways, I was in the middle of cutting a hitch of a rear-ended pickup. Oh, hey. Well, what's up, man? What's up? Glad to have you. As always, I'm still trying to figure out our live stream for this weekend, man. I want to have Bob Sternfield and his lady Teresa on. They run the Chicago Library Association. Still trying to figure it out. He's a little bit of stage fright, and if you've never done something like this, it could be a little nerve-wracking trying to sign up for it or like commit to it. And they're so I reached out to them this morning. We'll see. Hopefully they reach out to me by the end of the day. If they don't, I'm trying to figure out like what we're gonna do. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. I mean, we're gonna have a fun live stream no matter what this weekend. It's just who's gonna be joining us. Try not to stress myself out about it. So, but what's up, Jim's Fish? How you doing? Oh, hold on. I think I missed Jeffrey there. All right, so I'm a starter. This betta tank is to be put near my study desk. Very nice, dude. Very nice. Desk tanks are awesome. You could even think about a bookshelf size tank. I think they're like 15 longs or something like that for a desk. That'd be sweet. I can easily handle both sides. Yeah, no, you can. You got long arms. All right, for sure. I already have 35 20 highs and 20 20 longs. Yeah, I mean, I was just saying, like, if I was personally you, I feel like the 20 highs are probably the easier build for a fish room. But my thing is, I don't like bending over and trying to reach the back of a 20 long. I don't know. I always think on end. Are you doing everything on end, or are you doing like normal style? I don't know what do you say that, like width wise or whatever. If you're doing them on end, I would do the 20 highs personally, but yeah. My 65 tall is impossible to reach the bottom, let alone the back of the tank without a step stool. Yeah, dude, I got this 35 gallon tank. We'll check this out in a little bit here. I gotta invite myself, and then we'll do a walk around at the end of the stream. And I got some cool stuff to show you guys. I got these dope new guppies, guys. Freaking super cool new guppies. I get to show you. Picked them up from a friend of mine. But yeah, I got this freaking 35-gallon tank that is like 24 inches deep. And I found that I can't, if it's filled all the way up and I reach in, I'll overflow the tank. Pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. But it's amazing, and I can't wait to show you guys, man. Like, this tank is awesome. Problem is I got a beefy log in there, and that thing is not gonna be sinking anytime soon. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm using a step stool to get to that tank easier. Um, but it's freaking beautiful. I'm stoked. I don't know. It's a tank that I had envisioned like when I first started. I feel like when you first start in fish keeping, you have these like grandiose ideas of tanks that you want to build, and then you try to attempt them, and you're like, "What the hell? This isn't anywhere near what I thought I was going to get." And it's just because you don't have the idea of like spatial awareness of an aquascaping, or you don't understand of like how to actually get what you want out of an aquascape, right? How to make like a picture. Um, and I'm starting to be able to do that more now. Like, I've noticed, like, if I have an idea in my head of an aquascape, I can actually make it happen. Like, I can make that image happen with pretty much as much detail as I want. Whereas before, I didn't have the skill. I didn't know what kind of pieces of driftwood I would need, or what kind of rocks I would want, or like the textures and everything. And now I can kind of, since I have more experience using that different stuff, I can kind of envision those things and physically put them into action better nowadays. And so this aquascape, I feel like it's the first time, maybe second time, because I feel like the Vallisneria tank, that really kind of showed. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, but that one, anyone can build an aquascape like that. It's just a bunch of valve, throw some river rock around it. But this tank is really me using my skill of aquascaping. I feel like, first time I've actually been able to put a plan together. I knew what kind of driftwood I wanted. I knew I needed certain types of pieces and shapes, and I was able to look for those. And yeah, I'm super stoked. Super stoked. All right, so we got Mexicali. What's up, Buttered Biscuit? What's up? What's up? Jody P, how you doing? In the gym listening, man. I gotta get myself working out again, man. You guys, I talk about this a lot, but or maybe I don't. I don't know. I think about it a lot, but man, about 2-3 years ago, I was basically an athlete, guys. I was getting like under 8-minute miles. I was lifting every day, and I messed up my ankle. Roller skating, because like, I mean, I could do the splits on skates, dude. I'm like really good on roller skates, guys. But so I messed up my ankle, and then shortly after that, I was at Urban Air doing one of those Ninja Warrior courses, and I tried to do a backflip, and the trampoline rebounded, and then I messed up my knee, and my knee has not been the same since. And so I've been kind of being a wuss about working out and everything, and I really need to get back into it, because I don't know, man. I don't know, something about someone's giving me some motivation. Someone's giving me some motivation, and my lady's been running every morning. I'm super proud of her, and I don't know. I got all these people, man, around me that are doing good shit, and I want to keep up with them. So I gotta stop talking and be about it. You know what I mean? So with the room I have, I could fit 24 20 longs or 18 20 highs on the space I made. Oh, that's crazy. So you can actually fit more 20 longs than 20 highs. Huh. That's crazy. Well, sweet, dude. Yeah, go for the 20 longs, man. 20 longs are my favorite tank. Any beginner ever asked for a tank size suggestion or like a first tank, 20 long is like the perfect tank. Now, I am starting to realize that I think maybe like the 29 gallon would be a better tank, because if you're doing a planted tank, you want that height. Like, it's it's something that these taller tanks that I have nowadays are making me realize. Like with this, right? I got no water above this crypt, right? The crypt hits the top of the water. When you see a crypt big with space above it, it is so much different, guys. Like so much different. And I feel like I've been selling myself short with like the height, on a lot of these tanks. I feel like, like the taller tanks are the way I'm going. But anyways, for like a fish room build, dude, 20 longs, yeah, man. Especially if you can fit more of them, more tanks. All right, so Jordy P, I said hi to you. Come work with me. It's a workout constantly. Well, dude, I mean, I'm literally. That is the one thing. Like, I think it like. I'm using it as an excuse. My job is physical, dude. Like literally from, I start work. I'm on my feet all day. I'm doing 16 floors, 16 floors of stairs 4 times, and then I do that from top to bottom. I mop all the way down 1 tier every day. So I pull 4 tiers of garbage from top to bottom, 16 floors. And then I go back to 1, do 16 floors top to bottom mopping, right? Or vacuuming, depending on what's going on that day. And then I also have a side job where I like do a bunch of apartment buildings vacuuming and stuff too, but that's only every other week. So I'm physical. And then after that, I freaking mop all day. So my like upper body is staying strong, I guess, but it's just like, nah, dude, I want that like there's a difference. If Jorge's at the gym, he knows what I'm talking about right now. When you're lifting and you're doing stuff purpose built to put effort into yourself, it's different. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. The rust bucket mechanics, man, or rust belt mechanics, man. We don't. Yeah, dude. I know, man. And the worst stuff always happens when it starts getting cold. Like all summer long, you won't have the worst jobs, man. And then as soon as it starts getting cold, you get trucks coming in, the freaking metal's freezing, everything's rusted, everything hurts your hands when you're touching it. I don't know. Yeah. Fix that. It's deer season. Yeah. Oh, deer season. That's right, dude. That's right. That's right. Body work assembly, and I even paint the cars as well. Yeah, dude, Brandon, you're doing what see when I was a kid, I was like obsessed with like Monster Garage, everything Jesse James, like West Coast Choppers. And I was like obsessed with like airbrush work, man. So when I found out you were a painter, I was like, oh, I'm like honestly kind of jealous of that skill. Now the work, I know it's hard, so I'm not downplaying the hardness of the work at all. But I'm jealous of the skills that you have, because those are skills that I always had an inkling that I wanted to do. But I went into to mechanic stuff in high school, and I took all the mechanic. I did Voc Auto, so I was in like a double period auto mechanic class, and we worked on all like the teachers' cars, and students brought in their cars for different work and everything. And then I went to junior college, and when I went there, man, I went there for auto, and I lost the itch, man. I don't know. Lost the itch to actually be a mechanic. Nowadays, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I should have stuck with that, or if I'm better off doing the what I'm doing now. I think about that a lot, but that's life, man. You just live it, right? Just live it. Move to Wisconsin. We're looking for a couple. Dude, honestly, if I didn't have the ties that I do, I would do that in a second, man. Wisconsin, it's gorgeous out there. Gorgeous. I don't like yeah, I'm down to be away. See, the problem is though, is I love being where I'm at now too, because the fish thing makes the I like being in this area, man. I got so many swaps within like a half hour of me. Fish. I got 2 Petcos within 10 minutes of my house. I got a PetSmart too that's within 10 minutes. Not that I would go to PetSmart. Not a big fan. Petco's the shit. Um, I got, oh my God, within an hour of me, holy shit, dude, like 20 fish stores. Like literally. And good ones too. Like good fish stores. Yeah, this area for fish is I'm in like the freaking mecca, man. Like I'm super lucky. Stephen P, what's up? What's up? We got Pile in the house. Hey, long time no see, man. And may have the people you were around. May have been. Morning, Brandon. What's up? What's up? All right. I read Stephen P's comment. It was like morning, Brandon. Morning, Judd. Stupid fingers. Good morning. Oh, all right. Rather drive for fish than live in a big city. Educate how you handle all that congestion. See, well, I Joliet's like a medium-sized city. Working in Chicago, if I had to drive into the end of the city, it'd be horrible. So I work right next to the Field Museum. So I get to take 55. I get onto Lakeshore Drive, and then I'm into Hyde Park. So it's not horrible. If I had to do the actual, like my buddy Bobby's like a stonemason, right? And he drives, his drive is like 2 hours every day, like 2 hours in, 2 hours out. And so 4 hours of driving. That I can't even fathom. That's a whole extra job just driving. You know what I mean? That stuff is freaking, that's insane. But yeah, yeah, dude. I used to live out in Manhattan, which is like, south of basically south of me. That was perfect. That was like, you didn't live near the city at all. There was like no congestion. It was all city street or country roads or whatever, no city streets. But then you wanted to go to McDonald's, it was like a half hour drive. Not half hour, but 20 minutes. And there wasn't a lot of like delivery options, but that kind of stuff, it's like I'd almost rather not have that. I don't have the urge to get some shitty food late at night and have it super easy. Um, yeah, yeah, but yeah, no, I'm definitely not a fan of city living. Like, dude, the people that live in Chicago in the building that I work at, I can't imagine that. Can't imagine it. We had I don't know if I told you guys about this. We had a shooting right out in front of my building. Luckily, most of the stuff happens super early when I'm not at work. Um, but yeah, we had a shooting at the building. Two cops got shot at by these guys that were trying to steal freaking catalytic converters. I mean, like, dude, just robberies happen all the time. Cars getting stolen. We had a car chase that ended right in front of the building. I can't remember if I told you guys about that. That was wild. That happened while I was actually at work. So like literally, I'm at the front desk. Everything's normal. I walk away, come back, like 40 cops out in front of my building. And I'm just like, what the hell? And I see this car parked in the middle of the park, and they got all the doors, the trunk open and everything. Oh my God, nuts. You never know what you're gonna find. You never know what you're gonna see. Um, okay, so I'm so lucky. I live 4 miles to my job. The biggest problem is that the engine on some vehicles doesn't even reach normal operating temperatures in the wintertime. But dude, 4 mile commute. That is heaven, man. Oh God, you got me dreaming right now. You got me dreaming. That is that's freaking awesome. On, I gotta invite myself. I just remembered, but I think you guys can still see me, so I'm just gonna send an email to myself here real quick. But come on. Sweet. So, pop back here. You got a 2-minute commute, man? Jesus Christ. So you live like literally like right on the same street as your freaking job? Jesus Christ, dude. I'm jealous. Jealous, man. Yeah, I have a hour-ish commute basically, which compared to some people is not too bad, and then compared to other people is like, holy crap. If I tell anybody at my the people at the building, like sometimes they like ask, they're like, oh man, how was your drive to work? And oh no, it's about an hour, not too bad, or about 50 minutes, not too bad. And they're just like, what? Like, yeah, dude, like I live an hour away. Running a couple of minutes late, there's no making up any time. Yeah, that's true, man. You gotta be on it. Jesus, yeah. See, I'm messing up. I'm messing up being like 50 miles away from my job. Stephen P, get out of here. Commute from bed to desk. I love it, man. I love it. But no, we've talked about that though, man. That's a gift and a curse at the same time, man. You don't ever get away from work because it's your office is your bedroom or whatever. It's like, I get that. So I wouldn't want that. I like, I'd like about like the 10-15 minute drive to work would be cool. A little bit of a drive, you get that rev up, rev down kind of separation, but then it's like not too much of a pain in the ass. Okay, so I mentioned the collab drop. We got the Aquafinity drop that happened there. Oh, nice, Jenna P, nice. Oh, hey, the Aquascapes. What's up? What's up? Very nice. Yeah, our commute soon be average, man. Like I like to think about like weird stuff like this. Like I think about these kind of things in two areas, right? So I like to think about like the efficiency aspect of, like what if there was two people that had commutes hours away and they work about the same job? Like what if there was like a way of putting people in connection and basically switching those two people? Maybe they have jobs that are like closer to them. I think about this with like in like online used item sales, right? You have items that are needed all. I don't know how to describe this idea. Like it's almost like this describing this whole idea is it's kind of crazy because it's not even fully thought through, but it's just like the idea that items that are needed in other areas, like but they're really unique. You sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace. It's kind of like one-off items, and you have to travel. Send them like thousands of miles away. I see people buying these like a forklift or a weird like mixer item, and they have to travel thousands of miles just to save a couple $100 on the item. You see these kind of things. I don't know, the efficiency stuff like that always what's the idea I'm trying to get at? The idea that people don't really wrap in like their gas mileage and everything into prices of items and stuff like that. I don't know how to. Whatever. We're gonna ditch that thought because I got to keep rolling with this. Otherwise, I'm gonna get too far behind. But it's a rabbit hole of ideas I've been thinking about. Just how the world of internet has put so many people in connection, but then with the item sales and stuff like that, it makes it so inefficient because I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I think you get what I'm kind of you get what I'm saying, Stephen P. It's yeah. Just yeah. Too complex of a thought. Too many thoughts, and my brain's all over the place. And I got a list of things. I do travel a lot once I'm at work, but I have a company car. They pay for everything. I drive about 2 hours every day. Yeah, see, that's sweet, man. That's sweet. Yeah, valuing time. Yeah, that's like the key, is just like the idea of like yeah, but how do you value your hours? I've been watching a lot of Tested, right, which is Adam Savage from Mythbusters, and he talks a lot about how in the beginning the beginning of learning something, or in the beginning of a skill or whatever, your time's not worth a whole lot. It's almost free, and then you kind of have to value your time differently as you go on. But only drawback of my job is the tools. You think fish tanks get expensive? Start buying mechanics tools. Yeah, dude. Well, yeah. If you're gonna do you do Snap-on? I can't remember. I feel like I saw a Snap-on sticker or whatever. I feel like we were talking about Snap-on when you came over that one day. Coming, yeah, Benjamin Peters knew what I was getting. He beat me to it, right? Yeah, dude. The Snap-on guy, man. They own you. Oh, well, Bob Sternfield and his lady just messaged me. But it seems like it might be good news, but we're gonna have to think about how that's gonna run, because they asked to see if they can come over, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to have them over to the house. That would be that'd be hard to do. Let me think about this. All right, so other cool thing. Let me see. Can I open up this? I dropped my first website, guys. So I put out so I don't know why it doesn't want me to mute that. Oh boy. But crap. So I put out my new website, right, for the fish punks, right? So these are the sticker that I put out. Actually put together a website. I want to try to link it to you guys here. Let me see if I can get to it easy. But it'd be cool if you guys check it out, share it to your friends. Anybody that has any ideas for new stickers, definitely very valuable ideas. So let me know, because I'd love to make some. If anybody is looking to get a custom one, I got to add more options to the website for people looking for their own custom sticker, because I can make like a specific one. Like, you want me to make you into a fish room punk, let me know and I could do that. Let's see, share, copy link, and let's see. Oh my god, freaking internet connection's horrible. But trying to think how to do this. I don't know. That's confusing. Oh, right here. Anyways, I don't care. We're not gonna mess with that right now. Sorry, there's so many things going on. Like this, my phone, when I go and join StreamYard, won't let me mute my phone for some reason. So like, it automatically, I have to have volume on, and that's very distracting right now. So I just got caught in a loop of like trying to figure things out. And yeah. Anyways, so we got Craig's Catfish Cave. I saw you show up, man. What's up? We got Nano Aquarium Guy. What's up? So anyways, I was talking. Drop the website to the Fish Room Punks. It's on my Facebook. That's probably the easiest way to find it right now. I made a post about it. If you guys are looking to get a hold of any of these stickers, I have a 5-pack for $5. Shipping's free. It's just straight up $5. All I need is your address, and I send it to you. That's all set up through a Squarespace website that was extremely frustrating to set up. But once you get it set up, it's actually pretty awesome. Yeah, so that's on my Facebook, and I'll put it on my. I might have made a YouTube post about it too. Can't remember. Uh, but yeah, so I'm really excited about that. The thing I wanted to bring up about that I'm excited about was I actually got to show Jason from Primetime because he goes to my Greenwater swaps, right? So he's part of the Greenwater Aquarium Society, and I've slowly gotten to know him. I never wanted to make him feel like uncomfortable, like I was trying to. Jenna P, thank you so much for that. That is thank you very very much for that. But yeah, so I got to show Primetime that the sticker pack, and I gave him one, and he was like stoked about it. He's like, "Do you have a website for this?" He's like, "You got to get a website together," and I didn't have the website together yet. And he's like, "You got to get a website." He's like, "Send me the website when you get it together, so we can I'll share it out." And I also got to give Lush and Salty a pack too at the swap. Oh, and Brandon, I need to get your address. I keep meaning to text you so I can send you a pack of these as well. But um anyway, so I showed him. He was super excited about it, and his attitude towards it just lit this fire in me. Like, dude, I feel the same way about this, and since you're so excited, screw it. I'm just gonna go for it. So I made a website, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's something unique, Like I really want to find my niche in this area, and I want to in fish tubing and stuff. And this is something I could do. I'm an extremely sarcastic person, and this is actually something else too that I want to talk about. The other day, my buddy Bobby had brought this up to me. He was like, he's like, I don't know what kind of because we're newer friends, right? We've been friends for about probably coming up to a year now. We met a year and a half, maybe met through fish keeping, and we've slowly become more and more friends. But he's like, I'm starting to learn your your humor and everything, and him asking about like what kind of humor I actually have, made me realize like I think I've been very kind of reserved in my personality on my channel. I don't put a lot of the darker sides of my my humor out there, and I think this is the first foray into like my sarcastic part of my personality. I can kind of poke fun at certain things, and in a lighthearted way, because I'm not about, I don't want to cause anybody to be like upset or to take any of these things. But it was just, I don't know, just I felt like this is the first bit of my my personality I got to put into something. So there's that. Do you know how to weld too, man? Well, I guess that makes sense. You would have to know how to weld. That's another skill I've really wanted to learn, dude. Oh my god. When I get a garage, that is the next skill I'm learning is welding for sure. I will for sure learn how to weld. Vanoxki, what's up? What's up? Jenna P, thank you so much. Thank you. I gotta figure out the amount of connections and things that you can do when you have like a social media platform or a business or whatever, and you have all of these things that you can advertise on and everything, dude. To keep it all straight, dude, I have like 40 different notes pages for different things that I have to remember for different facets of my life right now. And I keep going through them and like, okay, these things are checked off. So I got to delete this page. I got to delete this or work on this. And it's, it can get overwhelming at times, guys. Definitely. But, you know what? It just clicked. I just realized what I have to do when I do the phone walk around. I have to not use my mic for my computer, and I won't have any echoing issues. That just occurred to me because I'm too. Wow. All right. Yep. All right. See, my brain works in weird ways. There's like two channels to it. There's the upfront channel, and then there's like the in the background channel. And I just figured out my audio issue for when I do my walk around, which is sweet. Okay, so I got a fish swap coming up this weekend too. Fins and feathers. That's cool. Sorry, I'm blasting through some of the things I want to talk about because I got to get to my walk around. Luckily, I already ate and showered, so we can actually stay live for a little bit longer than normal. So yeah, I got the fish swap upcoming, Fins and Feathers. If you guys haven't heard about it, Mount Prospect, come check it out. My swap's gonna be, or my setup's gonna be dope, and it's always a lot of fun. So yeah, if you guys got nothing going on, if you're in the area, check it out. Oh, and then also, I have put off mentioning this. I don't think I actually mentioned it, but I got a present from Higer, right? This light right here was gifted to me by them. They reached out and they're like, "Hey, you want to work out like some sort of sponsorship?" They gave me a discount code and they gave me a present here. So this Higer light is a present. Big fan of Higer lights. If you guys are looking for lights, hit up Higer. I have a code that's KOutside5. To be honest, though, you're ordering through the website through Higer, and it's a lot easier to order on Amazon. Let's be honest. So if you're going to order either way, order some Higer lights. Love them. I've been using them from the beginning. Just a shout out there. I feel kind of guilty because I haven't shouted it out as much, and they gave me a free light. It was really nice. Didn't ask anything really of me, just kind of asked some ideas of what I was going to do with it. And I'm going to be doing a plant grow out series about it and stuff, but just wanted to mention that because it was cool of them to do that. And I don't know. I got these like, oh my God, I just spit. That's so gross. I got these. I want to do good business, right? So if I tell somebody I'm going to do something, I need to be forthright with that. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, I haven't mentioned it on any of my lives really. And yeah, so there, I'm mentioning it. My website's free, Pile. I would, if you're going to sell fish, I don't know if they're cool with selling animals, but if everybody knows who you are, you can sell them as pictures of guppies or pictures of killifish and stuff like that. I don't know, but it's free. Like the version I have is free. There are more expensive versions. Trust me, you are going to scream at your computer a few times while you're setting it up. If I didn't have my girlfriend, I think I would have been crying at the end of trying to set it up because I was so frustrated, guys. I'm telling you, I was at my wit's end. But yeah, so she helped me finish it up. Which it was more of like, it was just stuff that I was looking straight at, but I was so frustrated. It was a blur, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's free. It was really sweet. Basically what happened was I had heard of Weebly. So I went to Weebly. Weebly's a good website if you're not charging, from what I understand. As soon as you start charging things or selling items, then it goes to Squarespace, and those two are kind of connected. And so that's how I got to Squarespace. Dope, honestly. I mean, we'll see. I haven't. I did a test order. I did a test. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, like a test order of the Fish Punk stickers. Super simple. Sent me an email when the order came through. You can also charge cards, and what was cool about it was now my phone can take debit cards that are tapped without any extra hardware. That's cool. You know what I mean? Like that's sweet. I could just someone could tap their card on my phone and I could charge them through Squarespace if that's the only way they have it. Obviously most of the people are going to be doing just like digital transfers if you're selling at swaps and stuff. But yeah, man, you can basically have a like a card reader too. Pretty sweet. And like I said, free. So, okay, let me enter the thing because the Higer light was the last thing I want to show before I got to start walking around here. Let's start walking around. Okay, so I'm gonna put this mic away. Oh, no. Oh my lord. Sorry, guys. Do solo. Oh, solo. Okay, so solo. Come on. There we go. All right. You guys should be able to hear me. Oh, you guys should be able to hear me on my phone now. So let's go check some stuff out. Oh, what do we want to check out first? Well, let's check this out. So this is my Monstera, right? And look at what I did. Made a lamp for it. This is basically um, a wooden bowl that I bought for like $5, and I made a lampshade out of it. Just drilled a hole, and I already had this lamp set up. I already had this lamp set up. It's like a lamp cord kit from freaking Walmart, and I made a lampshade out of it. So now I got this like kind of like sleek looking setup for this. I don't know, pretty excited about it. Can you guys hear me? Just making sure. But everyone can see and hear you. All right, well then, yeah, the app tells me this is my new tank. So this is a 35-gallon tank, about 24 inches tall. Got a huge old chunk of driftwood that's like a tree trunk looking thing. And then got some root work going there. Took the bulbitis out of that 20 long and threw it in here. So hopefully that's going to grow nice. Got some crypt deadeye, crypt affinis, crypt rosen maiden, some parva. It's looking like a mess right now because it's still settling out, and I just did some messing with it. Now, is this wood ever going to sink? I don't know. I think not. um, but it's weighted down, literally. Uh, looks precarious, but it's kind of like threaded through the hole, so it's not too bad. But then those rocks are definitely precarious. Yeah. But that's what you got to do to keep the wood down right now because it's not sinking. But yeah, that's that. And this is going to be my tank for my tequila split fins. It's going to get a black background. Just haven't bought the poster board for it yet. So, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. But this is like my favorite tank. I'm very, 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 very happy with it. Uh, I'm going to be shoving some Anubias, I think maybe towards the top, and trying to get some of the roots to attach down and get some interesting looking I don't know, root work going. Thank you very much. The lampshade thing, I am very, very, very happy with. And then, oh, and also what I'll be doing is I'll be taking probably some spider wood or maybe some more wood like this, just some thinner pieces, and doing an immersed tree top, right? Making it kind of branchy, and I'll be taking this pothos and attaching it to some of those branches and making like a grown out tree at the top of it. Very, very stoked, but I'm gonna be waiting a little bit on that because I want this thing to like sink before I have the top part attached. you know, it'll just be a pain in the butt if it's still floating and that is attached. But I'm gonna start looking for the pieces because got to look around for them. You know, you never know when they're gonna pop up. Because if you find something, you find a piece of driftwood that you need, you kind of got to buy it then and there. That's how I ended up with this one. So, oh man, sorry, I was stretching there. So this is the Valsnaria tank. The only thing I'm not happy with yet is that the valve is not fully grown in. But once it gets thicker, it's going to grow all the way up to the edge of the rocks, and I'll basically keep it trimmed from there. So I'm going to keep that valve from growing past these rocks. Anywhere it goes past the rocks, cut it out, pull it out, and but yeah, this is one of my new aquascapes. Now I'm also my girlfriend really doesn't like the background, so I did like a frosted glass background, right? And it's cool, but I don't know. In reality, if I had left it with no background, I don't think you'd even see the difference. Like I don't think you would even know. It's like a white wall. And if I didn't have the background there, you would literally just see the white wall. And so I feel like it was a waste of money. And I'll probably just end up going like a black poster board background with this as well. And I think the fish will pop better on that too. That's what she was saying. So this tank has just constantly been green water for eternity since I set it up. And I'm thinking that maybe the dirt that I used, I grabbed the wrong bag when I set it up because I have a bag of dirt that has like a slow release fertilizer in it. And then I had a bag of dirt that was organic and no fertilizer. And I'm thinking that I might have used the one with a slow release fertilizer, and that's why this constantly gets green water. So I think I'm just gonna reset the tank. Like I think I'm just gonna pull it apart and just build the same tank over again, with different materials and different substrate like aqua soil instead of dirt because I don't know. Like I've done like literally 100% water changes. It'll be clear for a day or two and then goes back to being freaking green water, and I'm just sick and tired of dealing with it. So there's that. I mean, it's just gonna go be freaking reset. Yeah, awesome. This light, probably one of my favorite lights that I have, but that's because it was free. Ooh, okay, so what else we got? Oh yeah, my freaking killer guppies, guys. Check these out. Got some German whites. What's up, dude? This thing, I wish I could zoom. This thing is nuts. Like the coloration. I wish I had. Hold on. Let's get. Ooh. Check the coloration on this guy out. Like it is just insane coloration. He's got like a little bit of blue on the head. Love it though. He's got the white on the front fins too. I am digging it. I am digging it. But I'm very stoked about these, and even the females look good. And this is bred by a friend of mine, and they breed true. So I am stoked, like stoked about them. So I know I can get the UV sterilizer. The thing is, I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with it. Like I could just reset the tank, and honestly, I love aquascaping, so it'll be fun. Um, but yeah, no, I was thinking about getting the UV sterilizer and then just blasting it with that and seeing what was going to happen. But I don't know. I think I'm just going to just reset it and go that way, just so I get to do another aquascape because it's fun. So I got these guys in here. Haven't pulled a mop yet. Just been lazy. I'm just gonna keep it in there for a while and we'll see what happens. Eventually, I'll pull a mop. Oh yeah. I want to show you guys these. So I don't know if I ever got to show you guys the pingu guppies that I got. So those are the males.
and I just got them with red dragon females because they didn't have females at the time. So hopefully I'll be getting some females at the next swap for the Pingus, and I'll have a Pingu line, the white German line, and bunch of other lines, which is freaking sweet. This is gonna be like a live bear central, I guess. But man, I love these freaking Pingu guppies. I've seen pictures of them online, and I just would have never, ever, ever guessed in a million years that they looked that freaking good. Never would have guessed. So then this tank up here got a bunch of new stuff. So when I took down the 20 long that was over there, uh, the big tank that we checked out with that tree trunk, um, whatchamacallit, I got a bunch of plants out of it, right? So I took out some Affinis, I threw it in here, took the Pontoderifolia, and that's going to be the background corner for that. When I took that Bulbitis, because the Bulbitis was back there, I took that out and put that in the other tank. And took this Pontoderifolia and put it here, which I think is going to be a better setup for now. I'm realizing that the Corkscrew Veil is finally starting to take off and send out runners, which I am very, 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 very stoked about because Corkscrew Veil, I feel like it's a plant that'll sell well, and I need a lot of it. So I want a shitload of Corkscrew Veil. Yeah, so then we got this right here. This tank got set up a little bit differently now. Let's see if I can sit down here. Ugh. So this had that light gray, like you can see some of the substrate. It had this like basically it was like a crushed concrete cement or crushed freaking I don't know what to call it. Uh which I don't know. It was like some backfill sand. Grabbed the wrong bag when I was looking through different stuff. Got the wrong type of substrate. I didn't want to redo this tank because I freaking like the way it looks. So I just threw the aqua soil over it, and I'm just gonna not deal with that substrate under there and just bury it. And it seems to be working pretty well. I threw that aqua soil over it, and I just need to add some more, basically. And then it'll cover up that back corner, and I think it just looks better with the darker. It's also producing some awesome frog bit. Brandon, that's that frog bit that you gave me. I've been basically keeping all of it close to each other and taking away, like, I'll push away all the Sylvinia away from it and let the frog bit stay bunched up. And I feel like it gains its confidence. I don't know. But I want it to grow fast. So that's what I've been working on. Yeah, so then this tank got a bunch of baby blues. The Sulawesi's I saw this morning. Oh, yeah, there's one. That's one of the Sulawesi's there. It's probably the coldest it's been um, in a while. So this is when I'm starting to get a little nervous about my experiment with these guys here. Fish room is 77, 32 degrees humidity. But this tank, if I had to bet, I don't have my thermometer probe around here, but I bet it's about 75. Let's see. Yeah, I bet about 75. So, yeah, pretty excited. Bunch of Buse is growing well. Just have it hidden all over the place. That's what you got to do with some of this stuff, you know. Keep them out of sight, out of mind. That was actually the suggestion that Stephen P had given to me when I first got that bulbitis over there, and it's actually grown pretty well. What's the other thing I want to show you guys? Oh yeah, this. Check this out. That's a huge chunk of fool's gold. Like huge, absolute gigantic chunk of fool's gold. Someone threw that out at the building, and I could not let that go in the garbage. So I mean, it's like freaking gigantic and heavy, but makes an awesome little display. And then I'm curious, guys. So I've never shown these off. These are little characters that my girlfriend made. Who can guess what movie book these guys are from? Anybody? Anybody got a guess? I'll give you one hint. I'm not. I have zero idea what hint to give you guys. That's actually a pretty good hint if you guys get it. But what else can I show you? Well, yeah, that's pretty much. Let's see. Oh yeah, do. Bring me back on to.
That makes sense because I had muted myself. I had muted myself. Damn it. um, what did I say? Honestly, I didn't say much. I didn't say much of importance. Not that I ever say anything really that important, but but no. I basically was just saying I have a lot of hair algae in that, and I hate hair algae. I know I said that. Um, I know I said that I got a fish swap coming up here. Like I said, Sunday. I got to talk to Bob and Teresa about inviting them to the live stream, and then hopefully we have them as guests this weekend. Yeah, yeah. Oh, guys, I can't remember if I said this. I have a Halloween live stream coming up. All right. Scheduled for October 25th at 6 o'clock. Jesus Christ, just look it up. Hold on 1 second. Let me look it up. Yeah, October 25th at apparently 6:30. At 6:30. Might move that to 6 o'clock. I can't remember why I have it at 6:30. But anyways, guys, this is going to be a very unique live stream. All right. Me and my girlfriend, Maya, are going to be on. We're I mean, we're going to have like a set for this. I mean, this isn't going to be like just in the fish room. I mean, like we have props, we have a full set that we're building ish, a backdrop. I mean, we're really doing this live stream, guys. This is going to be a fun event. It's basically my girlfriend has been messing with tarot cards a little bit, and so the idea of this live stream will be come with your aquarium problems, and if it's something you've never been able to figure out, or if you have a fish that you feel like is depressed or whatever, well, ask the spirits to talk to it for you. All right, and we're gonna get your questions answered through the spirit world. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a super lighthearted, chill Halloween stream, and I'm telling you, you have not seen a live stream like this before. All right, so I got that scheduled. My girlfriend is the Eclectic Enchantress. You can check her out on TikTok too. By the way, uh, yeah, and we are. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be a very unique live stream. It's not something that you've seen before, and I'm excited. Like I'm very, very excited. Oh yeah, speaking of what Pyle said down there, I had hair algae to my fry grow out containers sometimes. Yeah, dude, that's like the bomb diggity. That's nature's spawning mop right there. Uh, for like egg scatterers and stuff, hair algae is actually not bad. What's funny is I actually have hair algae in my Danio tank. That's the one that I was complaining about. The only reason I'm complaining about it is because I have a very nice culture of Christmas moss in there, and I don't want it infected by the freaking the dang old friggin' hair algae. Yeah, yeah, that's all. Audra, what's up? Saw the email. Oh yeah, yeah. And if you are members for Stephen P's channel over there, maybe getting your member plants soon. So check out those emails because I just got my email and I'm very, very, very excited. Can't wait. I love getting some new plants. Um, yeah, yeah. So there's that too. I feed my flag. Yeah, dude. See, I I've seen my black mollies, the ones I got from Brenton over here, chewing on it, but I think I feed them too good to where they don't want the freaking hair algae. See, I know flagfish are like they're like purpose built for that hair algae, and I've heard that black mollies are too, but oh yeah, he does those like the goofy like the goofy because he read my fortune the other day on his live stream, and that is yeah, that is fun. That is fun. Yeah, these are like I guess those are tarot cards. I didn't even think about that. Um, but yeah, these are like his are his are yeah, yeah. They're tarot cards. And he's definitely a magical mythical being with his magic stick. What the fuck does he call that thing? I feel like I remember, but I gotta check out his. I haven't been to his live streams in a minute, man. I miss those goofy ass live streams. Hey Jorge, do you have a live stream coming up anytime soon? Because I also miss yours too. But I've got a bunch of mutt mollies that are my trash cans for of the aquarium cleared at the 29-gallon full of air. Yeah, see, that's what I've heard. Maybe I just need to starve them a little bit and they'll clear it out. But their tank, this one up here, you see that, guys? They all jumped up to my hand. I love it. Hey. I gotcha, man. But yeah, that dude, I'm really lazy too, man. I'm telling you, I'm like super excited about going live, and then every time, like 10, 15 minutes before, I'm like, oh, I gotta do it, I gotta do it, and then I get on, and then it's fun. But yeah, I definitely get it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. I gotta try the less food. I'm going. Oh, hold on. Stan, we are so grateful for the vendors of the class who sent Rico off with $100 and so much extra stuff was donated. I think that box is 11 pounds that I sent. Holy crap. Yeah, I gotta starve the mollies a little bit, I think, and then they'll chew on that hair algae. Because there's a shit ton of it in there. They should be having a field day. But yeah. Yeah. Let me see. This cold front is awesome, Donovan. At this time yesterday, it was 95. Today, 65. No, for real. Actually hit winter all out of the blue. Makes me wonder what this winter will actually be like. Um, what was I checking? I know I had to check something. Huh. I was gonna check something before I left. Oh yeah, yeah, the notes. Yeah, I want to make sure I covered everything. That's it. F. Yeah, yeah. So that's pretty much that. Um, think we'll wrap it up there. As long as I haven't left anything hanging in the air there. So we'll end the stream like that. Collab drop, fish swap, new tank with no top. Yeah. All right. Catch y'all later. Much love. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see ya next time.